Hello, dears, and welcome back. My name is Jose Ignacio. While some products can be bought online, others, like custom products, services, and highly specialized products, such as medical devices and cars, for those, customers typically work with a sales rep. Today, we're learning about that sales flow, where we create a quote for our furniture and upholstery service products, which we configured in the Selling Products for Odoo Sales video. You're going to see how salespeople can quickly build, adjust, and send quotes as part of a guided sales process. So let's dive into Odoo to see how it works. First, we need to enable a few features to set up the quotation. So we're going to go over to our sales application and then select configuration and settings. Okay, perfect. Inside of our pricing section, we want to ensure discounts as well as promotions, loyalty, and gift cards are both enabled. This is going to allow us to add discounts or reward points directly from the sales quote form. And then going down further over here to our quotations and orders section, you want to ensure that you have quotation templates enabled. This lets us configure preset products and quantities as templates and apply them to the quote. If you made any of these changes, remember to hit save up at the top. Okay, let's go make a quote by selecting orders and then quotations over here. Perfect. So when you open the sales app, it automatically takes you to the quotations dashboard with an applied filter that curates all the quotes that you've made. You can see that with the My Quotations one by default. To create a new one, we're just going to select new over here in the top left. First thing you're going to need if you're planning to sell something, you need a customer. And Odoo auto populates over here for all of the Klein family's estate as we believe it. It's already been in our system. But if it's your first time adding someone, you'll more than likely either have to search or create the customer. All right, so down here we have our quotation template area. So this can be helpful for quickly adding commonly bought products that are frequently purchased together. To learn more about setting up quotation templates, refer to the quotation templates video. We can also change a few other things here. We could change the expiration, our price list as you saw it inside of the settings earlier, and payment terms as well. But everything looks good to me. Remember, you can change these as needed. You can also learn more about those options in the price list, multiple price per product video, and other documentation links below. Now let's actually start adding some products. So I'm going to click add a product over here on our order lines, and I'm going to select throw pillow. When I do that, the product happens to have variants, so a pop-up window displays the different material options. So Miss Klein actually wanted woven, none of that faux leather, and they wanted black as well. And they're going to do a pack of 3. Nice. We can also see additional optional products over here configured on the throw pillow product. So I'm actually going to add the upholstery service over here. A fast way, by the way, to add multiple products after we confirm this, if you would like to do so, is actually to select catalog over here. And then on the catalog, you can actually see all our furniture and services. Each product's variant combination is listed individually as well. So let's actually finish this off here. We're looking for, that's kind of funny, we're already there pretty much. We need a camelback sofa, but remember, we're looking for the size 84 over here. And then we're looking for the faux leather. Thankfully, we've got the color over here, so we can just pick this. Boom. Nice. Now we have all of this set. And then we're going to need something to go along with that. We're going to need a faux leather chair as well. Perfect. When I'm done selecting products, I'm going to select back to quotation in the top left over here. And when we do that, would you look at that? Everything I selected has been added to the quote as separate order lines, and the total has been calculated. Let's assume that we want to organize. So to organize the quote further and give it a more polished look, we can add sections or notes. So I'm actually going to select add a section down below. And then we're going to call this one furniture. And then we're going to add one more. Services. If I can spell right today, we're going to click away. All right, so they're done now. So I'm going to use our nice little drag handle over here on furniture. We're going to put it up at the top. Perfect. And now you kind of guessed it. We want to make sure our upholstery one is in a different little area so that we have that. And we're going to move these things so that they're properly split up. Boom. Now the quote is definitely easier to read at a glance. I can also add more columns to the quote by selecting our settings icon on the right over here if I would like to. Here we can enable or disable any columns that we want. Maybe I want to see product variants and other things. So once that we're done here, I want to also make sure that I have added shipping. So we're going to hit add shipping down here in the bottom right. And for our shipping method, it's just going to be standard delivery right there. And then we're just going to hit add to apply it. Boom, right there. So you noticed a few other things as well. Next to that shipping button are buttons for the features that we enabled in the sales settings. We've got coupon code, rewards, discount, which I mean, it could be like loyalty points or other things as well for rewards and et cetera, et cetera. Now, since Miss Klein is a first time customer, she gets a discount on her first purchase. So we're going to hit that discount button over here. And then I'm going to hit 10%. And I want it to do all order lines because I am a generous business owner and I'm going to hit apply right after that. Perfect. So we can see now, nice little discount got applied to the total over here. And isn't that kind of nice? We could see it in our nice little discount percent column. And then our unit price versus the amount. Check the math. It checks out. So I'm also going to click on our quote builder tab over here. So if I wanted to, I can apply a PDF document as a header or footer to our quote. It's a simple way to customize the quote to the customer. Learn more about the PDF quote builder feature in our documentation link below. So I'm actually going to click on our nice little catalog just to add it to the quote. Okay, now that I've filled out all the information, I'm going to select preview just so I could check this out, and I want to see what it's going to look like to the customer. So this opens a live quote that updates as we add to the database. This is the customer's portal, as you can see over here. Isn't that extra nice? Okay, so we can actually see the quote with our sections, and our discounts get applied, and it's very visual and nice. And then also, since we happen to have online signature and payment enabled, we could see our nice sign and pay button over here to the top left. If Miss Klein changes her mind on what materials or furniture pieces, the customer portal offers two options she can provide. In this case, maybe she needs to give me some sort of feedback. Maybe she doesn't like these things. She can provide that if she would like by just hitting feedback, like I said. And now our communication history section. Anything she types there is recorded in the chatter back in the sales app. She can also, if she wanted to, click reject over here and submit a message explaining why. Let's reject this. I didn't like this. So I'm going to say the furniture doesn't fit in the space it's intended for. Bunch of exclamation marks and an unhappy face just to really drive it home to my heart. All right, we're going to reject this. I'm going to pretend that I'm Miss Klein. And we get this nice, well, terrible red banner up at the top letting us know it's been canceled. It isn't that sad. Okay, so I'm going to click our back to edit mode button to exit the customer portal. Okay, and also you can see the rejection message over here is recorded nicely in our chatter. And the status of the quote has actually been changed to canceled. Now salespeople can negotiate and revise quotes faster and more effectively with their customers. But let's just say that we try to negotiate with Miss Klein. I'm actually going to click our set to quotation button over here up at the top. And then this time I'm going to select to email the quote for Miss Klein to review it. Let's assume maybe we gave her the wrong measurements and this time around we changed some stuff. I got a pop-up option to customize the email message here. We can see the message includes the quotation number, the quote total as well, and the nice little PDF down there. Once that I'm good and ready, we just hit send and it's on its way. Once that we do this, the status has changed. It's a quotation that's been sent. Clicking confirm further changes this now into a sales order. As you can see with the smart buttons above, this kickstarts the order fulfillment process because we have a delivery smart button now as well. And the projects and planning processes we have a nice little plan thing and a nice little projects one as well. We cover those in other videos. And there you have it. To recap, we've tackled the full quoting lifecycle, enabling features directly on the form, creating quotes, and adding products. We also customize the layout and attach docs. And actually, we've done a lot. Honestly, we've also checked the customer portal view and finally sending and confirming the deal. Now you're ready to generate quotes and customize them to any project or customer. To learn more about the features we covered, check out the links provided below. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one.